up, Chris. Warm it up, Chris. Notification. We're already streaming live on the YouTubes.
Really?
I mean,
Is it? Do you see it on YouTube?
we're streaming live on Periscope. Right? Is that by design?
Yeah.
And
Wait a second. Are we on YouTube? We're
Yeah.
on YouTube.
yeah,
I don't know how that happened.
we need to change the wording of the thing there. Texas's best live streaming midday midweek craft beer-centric talk show.
Why?
Well, because it doesn't match what we say. I mean, I guess it's an accurate description.
Oh.
It's not our catchphrase.
Yeah.
It's not our copyrighted catchphrase.
No, you're right. I don't know how it's streaming. It doesn't show that it's streaming.
Somehow, doo-doo, man.
But it's streaming.
Somehow, man, maybe the YouTubes have decided that we're the chosen ones.
All right. Well, somebody's watching. It's probably me.
It's not. I think it's actually me.
Oh.
I'm watching. Ooh, let's see if this pops up over here then. Hello.
Hello.
That doesn't mean I have to read. I'm hearing it somewhere. Oh, I'm hearing it right here. The audio's going out. Does that mean I need to close this? I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that. I'm going to close that. I'm going to relaunch that. See what happens. Hooray. Well, how come I'm not? The question is,
What is the question?
if I'll see it there. So close that. Let's see. Let's see if it pops up here. Cool, it pops up from here. Now, why am I not seeing them all? That's the question. Are we streaming on Twitch?
Yeah.
Huh. Read only. Why? I want to see them all. How come those didn't pop up? Does that mean I need to re-sign in? Filtering. Oh, you can mute people in here. If you want to be all...
Why would we do that?
If a bot jumps on there. Discord. What is Discord?
That's the thingamajig.
Huh? What?
You ready?
I think so.
Well, we're streaming.
Oh. Are they getting audio?
Yes.
Oh, well then let's do this. I'll pull it up over here. Oh, why is that not? Oh, dang it, man. It's always something. It's always something. Yep. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Rolling.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Just like that, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just like that.
Welcome to Thursday, Liquid Lunch. My name is Josh, your host. With me, as always, to the left of me, your screen left as well. Right? Left? Right?
Screen right.
Your screen
I'm
right.
on the right-hand side of the screen.
There you go. Well, you were.
Yeah, I'm still there. Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy. I'm about to.
Yes, you are. All right, so hopefully I'm able to see everybody's chats, messages, all that. We'll see.
Okay.
See how that goes. Hopefully, if this works correctly.
We have a monitor on the fritz.
Yeah, we do. We do. All right, so welcome to Thursday. Again, Liquid Lunch. We're living in Texas. This is Texas Live. Midday craft beer show, Liquid Lunch. And it's noon on a Thursday, so that means we're going to drink beer and talk about life and maybe some beer. We got a message from on one of our comments on one of our videos that you posted on YouTube. So if you don't get to watch us live, if you're just dropping in, all those re-airs are always live, always live videos are always there on our YouTube channel, so you can subscribe there.
Sort of. Sometimes they get behind.
That happens. They have podcasts as well. I've got 4 that need just to be published, 3 or 4 of the audio podcast. So, but you can subscribe any of those places or just scroll down on Facebook. Just do this.
Oh.
And
Looks like we also lost a camera.
does that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I think we're losing a lot. I'm still up there, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're
Which
good.
camera was it?
We're good. The two shot.
The ever important 2-shot.
Yeah.
Maybe the most important camera. So we got a comment saying we don't talk about
It's back.
beer enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure we mention beer more.
Well, the comment also said you only talk about beer 50% of the time, which is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty high percentage for this show. You know, I get the sentiment that if you're, trying to get on a beer show and you want to hear a lot of deep beer stuff, we have some pretty smart beer people on the show from time to time. We've had...
Not me.
No, not us. Not us. I mean, we just know a lot of good beer people and drink a lot of good beer. Like right there, back pew. Dr. Bobby Harrell was on not that long ago over at the Grain Cellar. I'm not seeing the... I wonder why.
What are you looking for?
I was the Facebook. I'm still not getting the Facebook chats over here. So we gotta. This is not as all encompassing as I wanted it to be.
No one said anything yet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So
Oh, Gail says hi.
Gail,
Gail.
how you doing?
Yeah. My brother's watching. Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, Gail.
Matt, how's it going?
She was doing something the other day. You were at. Were you at the brewery at Southern Star? I believe she was up at the brewery at Southern Star.
She's
Speaking of, I'm going to be at Southern Star in a few weeks for Interbrews recording.
Ah,
So,
cool.
Got to get all the stuff nailed down, but couple weeks. So it's been a little light here in the summer on the podcast front on Interbrews simply because of all the crazy kid stuff that we have going on. We've had camps and stuff like all out the wazoo. So about to jump back into that with both feet, and I know everybody's missed that. So anyway, never fret.
Yep.
But back to beer so that we get a little more beer talk. Right. Yep. One beer thing is I'm wearing a beer hat from Backfish in Pearland.
Yep.
That's a beer thing, right?
Yeah.
I've
got a brand new Buffalo Bayou T-shirt.
Do you really? Hey, they're doing one of their Christmas last Christmas in July events. They got their new brewery is coming online.
What?
So big things for Buffalo Bayou. We need to get Razul on here for sure. I'm supposed to have him on Interbrews soon, or actually we're going to do it from the new location.
I can't wait for that new location.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wear hard hats. Gail, what beer did y'all package? Hey, Kevin, it's good to see your.
This by the way is a birthday
word.
present from my brother.
What is? Oh, the shirt.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's a good color on you.
Because it's brown.
No,
Are you calling me a turd?
no, I'm not.
You're calling me. You're saying.
I'm
I
saying
look
the
like
earth
poop.
tones agree with your overall aura.
All right.
Anyway, this shirt is a Sigma shirt.
You've called me a turd before. So
Yeah.
that's what
Oh,
I'm
I
saying.
have.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
deservingly so.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, there's a beer thing. My hat, Backfish. Caleb, remember everybody knows Caleb,
Yep.
is now a brewer at Backfish. We can now say that for the masses to hear, and he's loving it. Talked to him just the other day. Brewing a lot of pilot batches and a lot of experimental stuff. So the crew down at Backfish making it happen for the Pearland area. South of town here in Houston, if you're it's a happening spot. Did Gail? Oh, there we go. Bombshell Blonde and Strawberry Blonde. The Strawberry Blonde is good too.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine tried Strawberry Blonde a couple of weeks ago for the first time.
The Southern Star Strawberry
Yeah.
Blonde.
And
Have you tried
said,
it?
I haven't had it yet.
It's good.
But he said it was fantastic.
If you like strawberries, which who doesn't? It's a great summer beer. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, Bombshell Blonde, one of the staples of the Houston beer scene, and just an all around delicious beer. How long are we into the show? We're almost 6 minutes into the show already, and empty hands. Kennedy, empty hands. We need to rectify that situation.
I have been questioning something
I know, me too. And
for a really long time.
hey, look at my wrist. There's no watch there, but I wonder what time it is.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine.
Oh.
Here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today, on the table in front of us today, we have what?
We have,
Did I already do your intro?
yeah, we did my intro.
That was quick. Okay, cool. Go.
Wow. So we have one
Ghost.
Ghost by Brash.
And?
It's not really that appropriate because
Huh?
it's a guy's giving everyone the middle finger.
Oh, he's dead, though. It's fine.
But it's a Goza style ale.
Is this the one where they did, we need to look up the information on this one. Is this where they used the black limes and the black salt and all black things? That's, all that very appropriately.
I don't
Brash
know why you have
approach.
to bring race into this.
There's no, I'm talking about, thanks for making it awkward.
I do.
Yeah. Let's see. Brash, Ghost. Now I got to figure out more about this beer, man. I mean, I know what a Ghost is.
Tammy, you are not late to the party. You got here just in time.
Yeah, welcome.
We
Tammy.
can call you fashionably late.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing that blows my mind about Brash.
Okay.
Brash, known for their aggressively hopped IPAs, which I love. I mean, they're just like, hop, just like, I don't know, just if you love hops, like if you want like a real IPA, they make some real IPAs, those kind of IPAs. And then their stout game is amazing, right? They've got some amazing stouts. But then they come in and brew a style completely away from both of those styles in a Goza. It's fantastic as well. So, Brash is just, I don't know. I'm giddy about Brash. Their beers are fantastic. Fantastic. And I stand by that. Anyway, everybody knows that, I think, maybe. Anyway, let's find out more about Ghost as I look at the websites. What do we know officially about this? According to, one of those beer sites that doesn't give much information. Thanks a lot, Untapped. Moving right along. Okay, here we go. A little nerdier there on Beer Advocate. A Leipzig Goza. I don't know if there's a difference between a Leipzig and then like a Goslar. Anyway, where did you get this, by the way?
Oh, it's funny you should ask.
Mm-hmm.
My lovely, wonderful girlfriend Jules went to Brash and got me the Goza. She knows I'm a big fan of the Goza.
Did she invite you along to the brewery, or did she was
No, I was working.
Okay. No, that's
I was working, but while she was there, she thought about me.
well, yeah, that's good. What video game was her favorite? They have the classic
I don't
arcade.
know. She just joined it. Hey, Jules.
Jules, what was your favorite video game at Brash, and what was your high score? That's going to be a new thing. We got to pick a favorite video game high score instead of like height and weight, like some sports shows do. We'll do or something. Or what is your personal ABV? I don't know. Are you going to pour that beer up or what?
Yes.
I don't mean to distract.
Well, I was doing other things.
That's fine. That's fine. I get it. You're a busy man.
I was keeping us on the air.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
I just want you to notice I brought proper glassware today.
This is my glassware. I just want y'all to know that Kennedy's a liar. This is actually an American wheat glass or a wit glass, but since a Goza is mostly wheat typically, I don't know much about this one in particular. Vinny, he told me if this is the same one, but I don't remember. Sorry. We're not that kind of beer show that gets all the nerdy stats, right?
We can be.
Woo! It's got a nice little get you in the jowl tart. That's what I like. I'm going to say this has this might have some does it have oats in it?
Oats?
Maybe? I don't know.
I hope you're not asking me.
I don't know. It's delicious though. Very refreshing. Like you get a lot of lemony, limey. I like that. I've been digging on some gozas lately a lot just because the weather's so hot, right? So like post mowing the lawn beers.
You go for a goza after that?
Actually, I go mid. I chug a goza mid yard. So I do the front, weed eat edge, mow, blow up all the stuff. So because I don't want grass clippings all over the sidewalk when people are trying to walk by. It's like being a good neighbor before I head to the back. So typically when I'm moving from front to back, chug a goza to keep my energy levels
Side
high.
to side.
Yes, front, back, side to side. That's what I do. So I typically go goza. The ones I've been digging on most, I'm going to have to say, I wish this one was more available, this Ghost from Brash. That's pretty good. Also, I brought some the real ale goza, the lime. That one is good too. That one's more sharp on the lime. This one has a little softer lime. It's still very lime, but not as the real ale is a little sharper on the tartness. I don't know what that means. If is there a scale for sharpness of acidity or something? But anyway, and then the Dogfish Head. Have you had their Sequench Ale, Kennedy?
No.
That one's fantastic. That's and then anything from the Anderson Valley ones are really, really good. I always bring that up because Fal Allen wrote the book on goza, and that's his brewery, and they have a wide variety of gozas. I think of those as more, not necessarily mowing the lawn gozas. That lime, something about the lime, you need it. Like fresh cut grass and lime go well. Kennedy, how's your yard? Your yard good? Your grass came solid? Did you see my grass on the way?
Last time I mowed my grass, I did not drink the goza I brewed.
Good.
I brew a pretty mean goza.
Yeah, that was mean of you to pass that along. Did you see my grass? I will say there's one little, need a little more water. I got to check my sprinkler system, make sure everything's watering just evenly. We're in the hottest part of the summer, y'all, so make sure we're watering our grass enough. And then, get that. It's a little late for fertilizer now. Got a few more months before we refertilize. But fungicide, you may need to look for that. Watch for any brown patches or anything like that, Kennedy. That could be a real bug, real booger coming up at you. It's might be fungicide time. So
yeah,
might need to.
I like how you always bring up your yard.
It's on point this year. I don't mean to brag, but we've gotten enough rain, and my fertilizing schedule has been on point. So
yes,
big ups to Randy Lemon.
Yeah,
I
don't think people are tuning in to listen to.
Listen, Liquid Lunch.
It's called Liquid Lunch, not Lawn Lunch.
Lawn Lunch. Maybe we switch it. Hot lawn talk. Yeah. Okay. So Tammy said Sequench Ale is her favorite. It's fantastic. And the cool thing about it, I don't know if it's how widely available it is, but it comes in the tall cans, the tall boys, which I love. Southern Star also puts Bombshell Blonde out in those tall boys. I like those because they're bigger than a normal beer, obviously, but not so big that they get warm before you're done drinking them. Especially at Goza, I chug that one pretty quick. But I like grabbing, so I'll grab like a 6-pack of the Real Ale Goza, and then 2 of the Sequench Ales and the Tall Boys, and that'll typically get me through a Saturday of lawn care and then relaxing afterward, sweating in the Adirondack out back.
Does your oh god,
What?
Talking about your chairs.
I just brought it up.
Do you have a beer holder on your lawnmower itself?
No.
All right.
No.
Do you mow the lawn in flip-flops?
Yes.
All right.
That's why my feet are discolored. I look like a hobbit.
Yeah. Do you have all your toes still?
I do. But if I lose one, I'll be sure to call a tow truck. Woo! Anyway. Hey, enough about all that silly grass talk, because that'll be going on all summer long. So we don't want to oversaturate that.
All right, Chad, Just jumped on, and he wants you to know that it's called a stovepipe and not a tall boy.
What's the difference? Is it a girth thing, or is a tall boy a different?
It was created by Oscar Blues.
Okay, let me ask you this. So I'm thinking, okay, a tall boy is the 16-ounce can then? Is that what we're saying? And then these are the 19.2s? Is that where I went astray there, Mr. Chadford Pilbeam? Whose birthday is coming up, I believe. I think I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a birthday coming up. But maybe that, I don't know. I was looking at my calendar. Maybe that's months away. I just happened to come across
Well, everybody has a birthday coming up then,
We hope.
unless it's your actual birthday.
Yeah, or it just passed. But again, it's still coming up.
Yeah.
But we digress. Okay. Let's talk about, it was just the 4th of July. It was our nation's birthday. That's why we didn't have a show last week. So I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. Celebrated our nation's birthday.
I drank too much.
You know what? Like, that's American right there. What did you have to drink? You went to the river? Was that the river trip?
No.
Oh, that was a long time. We already talked about that.
One of Julie's friends was in town, and we spent the whole day going to various bars and drinking.
No pools?
No
water?
I wish. No, and no water. I will say this: when you're drinking a lot, make sure to throw in waters every once in a while, because it's not fun in the morning if you don't.
That's true.
Not fun at all.
Very true statement.
Especially when you get to be a little older, like Josh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a little older now than I was at the start of the show. So yes, no, I like the Topo Chicos over there that I put on the. That we're leading by example. We're going to try to hydrate a little bit more. Hydration. That's one of our tenets now.
Oh.
Hydration. But yeah, that's. But what did you drink? What did you drink?
So the bars we went to, they're not really, I guess, craft beer bars, but they did have. Oh, I had what?
Did you drink all beer?
Yeah. I drank all beer until they made me do shots.
Of what? Who made you and what shots? Jules made you?
Green tea shots.
Green tea?
Yeah.
Like just green tea?
It's got Jameson in it.
Okay, interesting. How was it?
Whiskey. It was okay going down, but it didn't agree with me. I haven't drank. I'm mainly a beer drinker, but I went to shots because party time.
Yeah.
Woo!
When you get outside of your wheelhouse like that, that's when trouble
And
happens.
it was fine that night, and then the next morning I felt like poop.
Okay.
But lots. So it's nice to see that Eureka Heights has a lot of distribution, because it seemed everywhere we went they had a Eureka Heights in cans.
What
So I drank a lot of Wow Factors. They seem to have that everywhere.
That's the Pilsner with
the hoppy Pilsner.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It's a good beer.
Which, by the way, if you want to learn more about Eureka Heights, you can listen to the last episode of Interbrews, episode 206 with Casey Moats, recorded live at Eureka Heights.
Hey, Rudy, how's it going?
Hey, Rudy, how's your summer going?
So, according to Chad, a tall boy is 22 ounces, and a stovepipe is 19.2 ounces.
What are
Then what's a 16? I always thought the 16 ounce was a tall boy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But maybe we don't. Maybe our ounces are off. Maybe that's just a bigger can. I don't know. Okay, so lots of wow factor from Eureka Heights. That's a very good beer.
And I went to another bar called Lola's.
Yeah.
Used to be one of my favorite bars.
Lola Lola.
Back in like the 90s. Mm-hmm. I hadn't been there in a while.
How's it holding up?
It's about the same. It's one of these bars around like the Montrose area. Mm-hmm. There's no sign on it.
Okay.
You
gotta know.
You got to know. And it's painted purple.
Okay.
And
what made it your favorite bar? Was it just close?
This was back in like my 20s.
Okay.
So I drank a whole lot more back then.
Okay.
And they would make the strongest drinks ever.
Oh.
And you got a lot of bang for your buck.
Okay.
Lot of bang for your buck. And then eventually I knew some of the bartenders, and I get hooked up occasionally. And
Did it have that same welcoming vibe when you went back?
I kind of.
Would you say it's still one of your favorite bars, just from a nostalgia standpoint?
No.
Your tastes have changed?
My tastes have changed.
What would you say is your favorite bar now?
Or
place to have a beverage?
It's easy.
What?
Thistle Draft Shop.
It's up there.
My favorite.
One of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't believe us, watch. Who was it that rated it like the best ever
Oh, that reminds
on
me.
many a list?
So my parents just sent me this, like a link, and it was best hamburger joints in Texas or in Houston,
Yes.
like the top 10.
Yes.
And so I started thumbing through it, and I was like, don't know it. And then all of a sudden, boom, this draft shop.
Nice.
It was from Channel 2, KPRC.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, they posted it on Facebook. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so
there you go. Way to go, news.
Yeah.
Way to get it right. Way to understand what is true.
a 16 ounce is a pounder.
Where
I don't know
where does all this
I don't know where he's getting this.
lingo? Like, is there an official chart? So I need a chart.
So 16 ounces a pounder, 19.2
Two.
is
Yeah.
a stovepipe, and
Okay.
a tall boy is 22.
Okay, and then just crowler. Is there anything between crowler and stovepipe? Is there like or tall boy? Is there like a 26 ounce like?
Cans?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so crowler would be 32.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's anything between
There's
the
gotta be-
32 and the
I bet there's
22.
I bet there's a 24.
24 or 26, like a
24.
double,
Oh, would 24 be?
like a double.
Would that be the Shack?
The shack.
Doesn't Shack have the? From the rap songs, they call him cruising on 24s.
Those are his wheels.
Yeah, but they also call him Shacks because he has a size 24 shoe.
Oh,
I thought.
okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like with spinners, the spinner wheels. Latrell Sprewell came up with those, so they called them Sprewells. Bye, y'all.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah. A good one, Chad.
what do you say?
He responded about how he knows all this beer logic, everything I need to know. I learned about beer.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
of
for
course.
beer.
Hey, Mario. Yeah, no, okay, good. No, I want to keep it. I want to keep it all like very, Oh wait, are you gonna hand over some of that?
Yes,
Here, pour me up.
I got. I got you.
Let me talk about my 4th of July. Why you pour up less than half of that can? Not that
Well,
I'm keeping tabs.
In all fairness,
You did open it. I mean, I paid
I was
for
gonna
it.
say, in all fairness, I did give you most of the other one.
Oh,
Besides, we got
Smell
more.
how much more lime there is on the nose of this one, like more upfront lime.
Oh yeah,
more,
big time.
It's like bright. It's a bright lime. So, that's the Goza from Real Ale.
Dubs.
Yeah, it's 20s,
20s.
22s.
20. All right. So what are 24s? I thought
Those are shacks.
I thought 24s were Shacks.
I don't know. Maybe we could get sponsored by a wheel company.
Was your daughter wearing a Rogue Brewers T-shirt?
Probably.
Oh.
She brews a lot. When you're 10 and it's the summer, what else are you going to do? Actually, her big endeavor over the last 2 days has been slime. Have you ever seen the slime that they make?
I'm familiar.
Probably causes like 30 years and things like that. But kids love the slime, and she's been making buckets of it. I mean, literal buckets of it.
Does she dump it on her sisters?
Now, it's not dumpable slime. It's more like just squishy. It's not like the Nickelodeon slime from back in the day. It's more like, or the ooze or whatever it was called. But anyway, my 4th of July. You ready for this? So we went up to Belton to hang out with my wife's sister's family. And we did a lot of swimming
Where is Belton?
near Temple,
Okay.
Hill Country.
All right.
Temple, obviously between like Waco and Austin
Okay.
on 35
Yep.
ish. So Belton and where else? We went over to Salado, and we went to Barrow Brewing in Salado, which was a cool spot right there on the river. I forget which river that is. If anybody knows, hit me up with that. But that was fun. We're actually we're gonna have them on in August, so that was a cool brew. If you're in Salado, if this is more of an old person thing, we're going to look at like crafts and stuff.
You go antiquing.
No,
You go antiquing, don't you?
No, I'm saying if one were to be dragged along to do that, Barrow Brewing a great reprieve to get a little what would you call it? A little liquid nourishment in the middle of all that. It was hot.
No, I'm not here to judge you if you go antiquing.
I don't go antiquing. But the beer was really good, and that was a cool time because it's an old. I believe it was like a dog food plant, like from back. But at one point before that, it was like a wood mill or something like that from back in the early 1900s. It's a cool old building, and it's right there on the river. And Saladow's an old school, old
So
Texas town.
lots of like dead horses around there.
Probably,
Yeah.
But yeah, we had their wit was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was like super refreshing.
Well, maybe you could have taken a lesson.
A lesson.
Yeah. On your wit.
You got me there. Zingers. We hit that sound effect. No, but it was a lot of fun. So if you're in the Salado area, Barrow, I think it's Barrow. Barrow. Barrow.
Janae, she's a big fan.
Hey, Janae, how's it going? Welcome to Liquid Lunch. Dubs. Over that one. Sorry. I'm old. I'm looking at all these old comments. Jeffrey, how are things? Jeffrey, how was your 4th of July?
Yeah.
Hope, and Chad, how was your 4th of July? I hope everybody. I think Chad, were you in Michigan? We'll get back to me.
He goes there a lot.
He does. He's got family there, and the weather there is much cooler than it is here.
That's just about everywhere in the United States.
True. But anyway, so that was fun, and then we drank a lot of beer in the pool. Let's see. We did a lot of Live Oak Hefeweizen.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
I want you to be completely honest with
Please
me.
do. Okay.
You're in a pool all day drinking beer. Do you get out to pee?
Absolutely.
All right. What if it's a really big pool?
No, you get out to go pee.
All right. What if you're in the river?
River's different.
Okay.
River's way different. River is full of pee anyway.
Yeah.
All of it's dumped in there. I think anything natural is okay. Somebody's pool, that's really gross.
What if it's like towards the end of the evening, and you've already had over 10?
No. You've already broken the seal at that point.
Yeah.
People are keeping track.
Okay.
I just want you to, that's people watch. And if you never get out, that's why swim-up bars are probably one of the grossest things.
Yeah.
People just sit there all day drinking.
I mean, it's a good concept, the swim-up bars.
It's theoretical. It's theoretically a great concept.
So you don't think people that swim up bars, they like swim back?
If people if you've got the people sitting at the swim-up bar
Like,
for
if
multiple
it's-
drinks,
Yeah.
and they're just like, and they're just sitting there the whole time, they're peeing.
What if there's a swim up bar with like that doesn't have the stools that you can only swim up just to get the beverages?
People still hang out there though.
Yeah. So when you go up there, it's noticeably like 10 degrees warmer in the water.
It can't. You just have to. You make sure that if there's one person that's been sitting there for an extended period of time, let them leave, and then let that filtration work some of that out. I mean, it's still gross that you're swimming around in somebody else's. It's basically like swimming around in a toilet.
Yeah.
But no, you always get out. If you're in somebody like a backyard, you don't have to go inside. They had plenty of trees.
Okay.
It's fine. So we have. Hey, Jose is listening. How's it going? How are we sounding over there? Our audio only Mixler feeds. They've had some issues over there. So hey, Jose.
Yeah. See, Justin says fish pee in water.
Yeah, but what does fish pee? It's like all water, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Tim, our last guest.
Oh, what's up, Tim?
Eccentric,
What's
yeah.
up, Tim? How are things out there?
He's-
All the way out
he's
there.
brewing today.
Oh, nice. What are they brewing? Did they say?
El Jefe.
Mm.
What kind of beer is El Jefe? Let me guess. El Jefe.
What is the temperature right now in Midland?
It's either.
Is it above 100 degrees? That's my.
Oh yeah.
That's a new
I
one.
guarantee
Is it above 100 degrees in Midland?
Yeah.
Do you say yes or no?
I say
At
right
12:30
now, right.
on a Thursday.
No, I'm saying it's like mid 90s now, but it will be over 100.
Okay. What temperature? I'm going to look it up. What
But
temperature?
it is dry heat.
What temperature are you saying?
Right now?
Yeah.
I would say 95.
I'm going to say 96.
Ooh.
So hold on. Let's find out what the temperature is in Midland, Texas right now. And at Eccentric, and in the brew house, I bet it's like 115. So, all right, here we go. Well, it's only 91 here. Here we go. So maybe we may have guessed high.
All right,
Jose says 97. Jose says 97. Anybody wants to throw in your guesses now?
So
Throw in your guesses now.
So Janae says she's one of the people that watch to make sure people get out to go pee.
Thank you. Everybody needs that person. But yes, it's gross if you don't get out.
Okay.
So
And just to be clear, I'm not saying I pee in the pool.
okay.
All right.
Well, you did. Okay, now you're saying you don't.
I say.
Are you saying you're not? Are you just not saying that you do? Or are you saying that you don't? Are you making the affirmative of your negative?
Okay, I'm not saying that I've never peed in a pool, but I've since someone all started that rumor about how there's dye in the pool that turns
That's what we
red
told
and like follows you around.
Yeah, we told the kids
Yeah.
this weekend.
So I do it now.
So your guess was 90.
I get out, unless it's like towards the end of the night, and I'm better off not walking.
No, did
I'm
you say
kidding.
that?
I don't do that.
Yeah. Okay, so all of our guesses for those last chance for anybody to get in a guess. There's 3 of us. We all guessed. You said what? 95. You said 95.
Yeah.
I said 96.
Yeah.
Jose said 97. We were all high. It's currently 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Estimated high of 97 today in Midland.
Oh, okay.
25 ounces in oil can.
Must be a lot of cloud cover today.
Oil can, like the Fosters. Okay, now I've got it.
He did say it's 105 in the brew house.
What did I say? 115. Okay. Well, it's a good way to lose weight. You know, all that water weight.
So El Jefe is American. It's an American wheat beer.
Well, there you go. Yeah, good. I hope that sounds refreshing in a 105 degree brew house.
Yeah. Wow.
Which, well, how much longer you got? That's a long time to be in 105 degrees.
It's a dry heat.
I don't know. With a boil going on, it might be pretty humid. Pretty humid. All right. So 90 degrees in Midland and climbing, if anybody needed to know. And that's your weather around Texas here on Liquid Lunch. What else did I do on my 4th of July? We shot some fireworks. We watched some fireworks.
Do you let your daughter shoot fireworks?
Yeah, they do like sparklers and stuff.
You don't let them like light the big ones?
No, they're not fast enough. Their legs are still too short.
Okay.
Yeah. If it were boys, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, it's fine.
I'm just wondering what appropriate age to light fireworks, because I know I started earlier than I probably should have.
Yeah, but did you tell your parents?
No.
Yeah, so
No,
that's the thing.
no.
You steal them and you go and you light them. Yeah. So,
No.
oh yeah, I have my list of things to talk about. Okay, here's some actual things. We have actual things we need to
All
talk
right,
about.
now
today.
we're getting down to the meat of the show here.
Well, okay, I want to take some time on each one of these things because these are pretty cool things I saw.
All right.
So yesterday on the Facebooks, I don't know if all of you guys are on. I guess if you're watching us on Facebooks, that means you're on Facebooks. On Facebook, I saw a post from our friends at No Label.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer, we probably should have had this to pull up. Maybe next time. Jennifer Royo at No Label was pictured next to a small 2.73 gallon keg and a 5.2 slim, but not in the picture, but also available now from the brewery. You can go directly to the brewery and buy kegs starting tomorrow. So there you go. Was that Mary that I just saw a message from?
Mary's on. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
So you can go buy kegs?
Yeah, you can go buy the small kegs, like a 2.73.
Oh.
There's a keg deposit,
All right.
obviously, but you get that back when you return, or you can just keep swapping them out.
What if I have my own? Because I got a bunch of 2.5 kegs.
I mean, all you need if you have a homebrew setup, you just need an adapter that goes on top. Available, Kennedy. Available at a place like the Grain Cellar.
Where?
The Grain Cellar.
I
I
can't find it.
The
that's not.
Grain.
No, it's not Dave Fugeron.
The Grain Cellar.
All right.
What?
The button I used for the grain cellar it's not there anymore.
Oh, anyway, just take our word for it. Grain Cellar.
No.
There
we go.
Okay, your one-stop fermented shop over there in Humble, Texas, 240 First Street West, 77338.
Which I will be going probably this week.
Well, you can check
Maybe.
out and see. He's
I
got
don't
those
know.
adapters for your ball lock or pin lock, whatever your setup is, to convert a commercial keg to a homebrew setup so that you can dispense it on your own keezer or kegerator at home. And you don't have to worry about getting a full slim or even a full, but you can if you're having a party, that 15.5 half barrel keg. I believe that one was 170, something like that. The little 2.7.
Hold on. A keg? Full keg?
Yeah, half barrel, full keg, like a 15.5 gallon.
$170?
100 and maybe not, maybe 140.
Is that a good
140?
price?
140? Maybe it's 140. I'd have to look. I'm sorry. It's $40 for the small one. So if it's, think about this. So a 5 point
So
whatever is about,
$40 for a 5.
no, $40 for a 2.7.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on, let me pull that up. There's no reason for me not to pull that up. Hold on. So anyway, as far as I know, the first brewery in the Houston area.
Yeah, I've always wondered why like the breweries around here you can't get kegs and stuff.
No, well, I mean you can, but I'm saying as far as the smaller ones,
Yeah.
the small guys, I think that's a brilliant strategy because
Absolutely.
you don't have to worry about, like, say you don't like people. There's a lot of people that don't like people, and you just want to drink beer at home. You like draft beer, but you don't want to buy so much that you can't get through it in time. So like a slim is about 50 beers, right? Ish.
Yeah, exactly. 5 gallons is about 50 beers.
About 50 beers. So, if you're getting a 2.7, that's probably 27 beers. And you can have it on draft if you're pouring a little it's their Hefeweizen is what they have right now, but they have more of their core beers coming. Yeah. So, hold on. I'm going to get the information here. I don't want to pass along false information.
So while you're looking it up, I have a question
Okay.
for all the viewers
Okay.
here.
Hold on. 2.64 gallon is $40. The 5.2 gallon is $80, and the 15.5 is $170.
Okay.
And they're going to have more of their core beers available soon.
So with those smaller kegs, I got a question.
Okay. Jose said he'd also be all over getting those small kegs. So yes, me too.
So
That's the one thing that. Anyway, go ahead. We'll
now, do you need like the hand pump to pump it out, or do you don't need like the whole CO2 tank, do you?
It's a better quality pour if you have a CO2 setup.
Right, but I mean they're obviously not lending out like a CO2 tank with this keg.
No,
I'm assuming.
No. I mean, I'm sure they would point you in the direction of like you could go to Farm Boy in Katy, right down the street from No Label, and you could get everything you need. Landon and crew would have everything you would need there. So you would get your CO2 tank, your regulator, and your line, right? And you want to make sure it's long enough with the proper resistance.
Yes,
that's what we learned.
You need 6 to 7 feet of line.
And then you either need a party tap if you're just taking it out somewhere, or you need a tap handle with your what do you call it? The threaded shank, your shank of choice, depending on the thing you're going through. With, like if it's 2x4s around your keezer, like I have over here in the corner that still doesn't have the faucets on it yet. But yeah, no, I mean once you do the initial setup, it's an investment. Think of it as an investment. So what I'm going to do with this keezer, everybody, this is my strategy. Okay, my beer strategy, Kennedy. Excuse me. Let's get into this. Somebody wants to hear some nerdy beer talk. This is my strategy for you. This is the expert strategy of how to properly enjoy keg beer. Okay. So my keys are over here. So it's a freezer. Wait for a free one. Mm-hmm. That was my first. It was free from a neighbor. The power went out, and then the meat that they had in there went bad, and they don't like the smell of dead animals. Rotting carcasses was offensive to them. And I was like, I'm not that offended by that. So I got it, right? Remember that? You helped me load it up. Actually, did we load it in your car? Are you showing my... It's not completely done over there. It's mostly done. See, I wrapped it in some wood paneling and some trim. Whitewashed it a bit. I got the stuff on top.
Then we got Infinity.
Yeah, so that's all very interesting. Our Topo Chicos.
Yeah.
That's not a very nice looking corner yet. It's still a work in progress.
Yeah, that's why we don't show it.
There's going to be some shelves and stuff above it as well with the proper glassware ready for you. But so here's what I'm gonna do with this one. So right now it's got the thermostat override on it. So you need a freezer. You can probably get one of those for pretty cheap out there. You need a thermostat override. You can dress it up with wood and stuff like that. You just don't want to go too thick because the coils need to be able to pass the air along, right? I don't know a lot about all the refrigeration stuff. I'm sure there's people out there that could school me on that. You can make a collar, which all I used was 2x4s. You can use 2x6s if you want a little more room there. Some people just connect the collar, stain it, and then use that to put your shanks through and then your faucets. And then I'm going to put casters on mine, the big squishy casters on the bottom, the big ones. And that way, when I have a party, I can just wheel that thing out into the garage, plug it in, and I've got beer on tap for block parties and whatnot. So,
are you going to invite me over to this party?
Yeah.
All right. Because you haven't invited me over to a party yet.
Yes, the no. Okay, so the grain cellar. Does he have a tower?
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got okay. So
got a
Jose
tower.
said he doesn't have wood around the top. So no. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can do it. You don't have to have a chest freezer. I just happen to get a chest freezer for free. I think if I were to do it over again, I would probably go upright freezer.
Yeah.
Just personally.
Would you have to make a shelf to like stack the kegs?
Not necessarily. Well, yes. Yeah, I would probably do like a tiered kind of thing, especially if you're doing the smaller things. But there's adjustable shelves in there. Don't do one with the freezer at the top and the refrigerator because it takes up your room. Just do a full upright freezer. Thermostat override. Those thermostat overrides, rather, what about $50?
I have an Inkbird, and
That's the
it
digital
is
one.
fantastic.
How much did that run?
It was about $40, I believe. Inkbird is the way to go.
Okay, so I have one. I don't have a digital one. I just have the dial.
Yeah.
Works fine. I'm not using it for fermentation.
Do you have a heater in there?
No, because I'm just using it as a keys. I don't need it. There's no reason. It's not the one outside, out in the garage. I may put one on there,
Right.
because that's for fermentation. But this one is just for serving. So you want to take it from freezing temperatures to about 33, 34. You don't want it to be freezing. Obviously, you don't want frozen beer.
No.
Maybe it's even higher. Maybe is it 37? Maybe. I'll have to look at it. I think maybe it's like 37. Somebody school me on that. But anyway, so collar or upright freezer. Anyway, and then you can run your line. You need a CO2 distributor if you're doing multiple kegs, but you can build it step by step. So you can just do a keg and your CO2 tank and your regulator and the party tap, and then you could get your converter there for your commercial, like no label. So I don't know. I'd have to price that out and see what the entire project would cost and how cheap you could do it.
Oh, I mean, it's for beer, so it's whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
It's worth it.
Totally worth it, but consider an investment. But yeah, you don't have to worry about filling it all up with homebrew because sometimes you just don't have the time to homebrew, Kennedy. Sometimes you take a few weeks.
You can make time.
Sometimes you have a few weeks between homebrews.
Yeah. Well, I mean, true.
Right. So
Or years.
whatever. Yeah, maybe.
But I'm brewing this weekend, by the way.
What are you brewing?
I'm brewing a Mexican lager.
Oh, there you go.
I'm excited.
Oh, you're lagering, eh?
This is my first lager ever. So I'm a little excited about that. I'm a little giddy.
My first lager was a Bock,
Uh-huh.
and it turned
You
out
lagered a Bock?
it's a lager.
A Bock is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, let me grab a book for you to read.
I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. It's a German style Bock.
How long did you
German-style
lager it? A month?
About maybe a little longer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can lager longer.
Yeah. so
Fermentation takes a little bit longer, simply because it's colder, right?
right.
So
So yeah, I'm
I kind of lager most of the beers I do, even if it's an ale. Like I put it in cold, kind of cold crash, and then a CO2. So you can lager ales as well. It just means to store at a cold temperature, so in the refrigerator, basically.
yeah.
Yeah. Last few I've done.
So yeah, I'm really excited about the lager. It's my first one.
Well, there you go.
So excited. Yeah.
It's
And with my brand new fermentation chamber.
it's a slower process.
It's gonna
What
be awesome.
temperature are you going to ferment at?
I don't know. Whatever Preston recommends. Preston at the grain cellar.
Okay.
Whatever he write. But it's what they ferment around like mid-50s, something like that.
Yes. And it depends. You're going to have to look at the yeast you're using. The yeast should dictate what you're doing there.
All right. Yes. Thanks, guys. I didn't know that Bocks were lagers, but I do now.
Okay. You know that
I do now. Thank you.
you know that Box and Doppelbox,
Yeah.
My Box,
Yeah.
all those lagers.
Yeah.
Do you know Pilsners,
Pilsners and lagers. Yes. I know that.
Oktoberfest,
Yes. That's yeah.
Märzen?
Yeah. Merson. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
A Kolsch is not a lager,
No, but you do lager it.
but you do lager it, which is I just finished brewing a Kolsch.
Okay.
And I sort of lagered it. It's been in there for like a month.
Okay. Cool. Do we have another beer?
Yeah, we do. And I'm glad you brought that up because I kind of want to make a little service announcement.
Okay. Oh wait.
No.
Hold on. before we
what-
get past
what-
since we were drinking real ale, real quick, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean to swerve it back over here, but I'm going to swerve it back over here. I got my notes.
Yeah.
Speaking of real ale, collaboration coming out this weekend. I posted on Interbrew's Facebook about the collaboration between Local Group and Astral. Local Group's they've been collaborating with everybody while they're doing their test batches and getting ready to get their tap room open. They're busy working over there. Huggy Bear's coming on in another week or so. I don't know if I told you that, but to talk about this collaboration with Astral. So
Hold on.
Huh?
Here in studio?
No, on phone. He's gonna call in,
Why won't he use Skype?
or maybe he'll Skype. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember why I didn't Skype last time. He was busy brewing or something.
He didn't. I don't know.
He hadn't done his hair or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That becomes an issue for some people. Makeup and hair. Maybe he had to brush out his beard or something. I don't know. But to any of you brewers out there, when you have new releases or anything like that, you want to jump on real quick and holler at us on the show. We can hook you up.
Yeah.
real quick.
I brew a lot now, and obviously I'm still new because I didn't know that box were lagers.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate very much any suggestions people might throw up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime you want to school us on beer knowledge, please don't hold back. You don't even have to be nice about it.
Yeah, you can insult. But anyway, there's another collaboration. So obviously the Houston area is rife, just chock full of collaborations, which is awesome. But a new one out of the Hill Country area, Austinish area, Real Ale and Jester King. This one's going to be big. They're
wow.
Hans Pils and La Petite Prince combo. It's called, what is it called? Petite Hans. Petite Hans. So I guess.
I could work on that name.
Oh, I'm gonna drink it if I can find it.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. But
I imagine I didn't look at all the details. I should have looked at more details. But that collaboration, that'll be fun. I wonder if they're gonna use the Petite Prince yeast, and because that one's like a, 2.7. It's a table. They call it table beer.
yeah,
So anyway, that one will be good. I'm a big fan. So we talked kegs. We talked collaboration. Oh yeah, Tropical Storm Berry.
yes, that's what I was getting to.
It appears that the Houston area is out of the cone of uncertainty.
Is it now?
Allegedly,
Oh,
that's what I think Justin Stapleton tweeted earlier today. That we're out of the cone of uncertainty. So maybe we're back in it. I don't know. Anytime this show comes on, there's a little uncertainty that comes with it. But last time we had a tropical storm, which was Harvey, we kind of made fun.
yeah.
It turned out to be one of the worst storms ever.
Oh.
So maybe we're a little premature on that.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, so we're not doing that again.
No, we can still do that. Turned out fine. Ish.
No,
In
it didn't
retrospect,
turn out fine if your house was flooded.
That's true. I speak from a point of privilege, so I should check. That wasn't open, was it?
No.
Tap the top of that before you go opening that, so we don't spew. And grab a towel over there, so we still have towels
That's
ready
fine.
to go. So anyway, Tropical Storm Barry making life hell for our friends in Louisiana. So hang in there, guys. I know that there's been flooding and stuff, and that sucks. But if anybody can handle it, it's New Orleans and Louisiana. You know, they got it. Hurricanes are nothing for them.
Really?
They got it, man.
I remember a hurricane going through New Orleans and not being handled very well. One Katrina.
Oh, they're back. They're there though, right? They're still there.
I mean, they're still there, but that was a disaster.
Well, sure, but now we can look back on it and say, remember that? Remember how that was?
Yeah, remember how the whole city was flooded for months?
Yeah, but that was. Yeah, that's true. Okay, but no, they're strong people over there. Louisiana's got.
They're very resilient.
They are.
yes,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's not gonna.
No.
It may get them like down for a minute, but they'll bounce back because
Yes,
Lose-
like as in the words of one famous Chumbawamba.
you get knocked down.
I get knocked down,
Negative.
but I get up again.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
You're
Yeah.
never gonna keep me down.
no, just pissing the night away. What beer do we have
All right.
to?
So aptly, got a little. I thought hurricane season was over, from one B52 Brewing. So this one has. I hope this one's still good. It's kind of been sitting in my refrigerator for a while.
Why is that?
I don't know.
How long has it been in there?
I don't know. But anyway, I saw it today when I was selecting beers to bring over, and there's no way I could pass this one up.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know we were out of the cone of uncertainty until just now, and I was going to suggest to everyone go out and make sure they stock up on water, fill your cars up with gas, and plenty of beer.
Yeah, it's a little unnerving when you see those signs that say hurricane or storm in the Gulf, gas up your tanks.
Yeah, make sure you guys, there may be a chance you may not be going anywhere for a while.
Yeah.
So make sure you got plenty of beer.
One thing I didn't mention when we were talking about Thistle was that Ernesto, their chef, Ernesto, he was chef of the month in July for the Click to Houston list.
Oh.
So he's one of my all-time chefs, not just in July. June, I loved him in June, and way back in May, and I'll love him in August and September and November and October. You know, all the months. So, but congratulations, Ernesto. He's makes some delicious food. That Thistle Draft Shop, man, they got good food. Thanks. Hazy IPA, right?
Yes,
Dippa?
This
Is it
this
Dippa?
this is a
How old is this?
milkshake
So lactose.
double IPA.
Okay.
I've
So we went from drinking the 3%, maybe top out at 4 to
like an 8%.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's called having a balanced approach to beer.
Yeah. This is called. I'm just bringing hurricane awareness to the table today.
Wow. What does the can say about this beer?
It says a bunch of stuff in really small writing that I can't
Let me see
read.
that. Let me see that. It's actually pretty nice. It tastes like a Sunny Delight,
Yeah.
like a hoppy Sunny. Oh, that's just the government warning. Psst. So a milkshake Dippa,
Look at that.
meaning it's got lactose.
Look at that.
That's gonna give it a little smoothness. 8.5%.
Oh, by the way, right above the Liquid Lunch on this camera, right above the Liquid Lunch logo,
Yeah.
you'll notice a certain calendar
Yeah.
with a certain sexy bot on that.
Is this I
Calendar.
guess this is our first July date.
Yeah,
back.
that's July. So everyone, I'll just give you a second to take it in.
Where were you at?
This was Barcelona.
Okay. I just heard something about Barcelona.
Everybody just take it in for a second.
Okay.
All right, that's enough.
What about the calendar back there?
Can you see it?
Yeah. Well, if I. Anyway, that's Galveston Island, the crew at Galveston Island Brewing, on the 2019 Sexiest Brewers calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So, Galveston Island. If now that there's no hurricane coming or no tropical storm, you can go hang out on the beach down in Galveston, have yourself a tiki wheat.
Oh, my buddy Cheryl's on.
Hey, Cheryl.
Is this your first time watching Cheryl?
Maybe.
I've known her like forever,
Oh, yeah?
and I think she's just jumping on.
Well, there you go. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome to the
Cheryl.
show. Tim has a funny, he had a battle with chronic lyritosis.
Uh-huh.
And he said the first time he heard Chumbawamba, he thought it said, "I've got no friends, but I'm an opera fan." Never going to keep him down. That's, I used to think a Bad Moon on the rise,
Yeah.
I used to think they were saying the bathroom's on the right.
Oh wow, that is really citrusy.
Yeah, it's like a Sunny Delight.
Wow.
Like a not so sweet
that
Sunny Delight.
really tastes like you're almost drinking straight up orange juice.
Like I said, Sunny D.
Wow.
The D. Didn't they used to call it the D? Sunny D. Get that D in you. Sunny D. That's good.
No, Cheryl's never been on, but welcome to the show, Cheryl.
Thanks. Thanks for listening.
Cheryl
and
lives
watching,
in
viewing.
New Braunfels.
Oh, okay. What's the guy's name? Let me look it up real quick. The World's Strongest Man competitor from New Braunfels was just on Joe Rogan's podcast. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
He was pretty funny, but he's from New Braunfels.
They have a lot of good breweries out in New Braunfels area.
Yeah, he mentioned some beers and stuff. Oh wait, Andrew. Let's see, Woodside, Oddside Ales from Michigan. Speaking of Chadford, if Chadford's still watching, now available here in Texas. Let's see what else he's posted today. This is about the time when he starts putting out TABC label approvals and things.
Right.
So it's right about now, which today, what is today? Today's the 11th. Melvin Brewing from Alpine, Wisconsin, now available in Texas. See if he's got anything else yet. Nothing else yet, but anyway, so those now available in the greater Texas area. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, hey, where were you this day in 1985? Kennedy.
1985.
Mm-hmm.
This day, 1985.
Think
So
all
85.
the way back. All the way back, 1985.
I was living in Corpus Christi at the time.
Okay.
85. I would have been.
Did you work on an oil rig?
I didn't know. No. I
Did
was,
you?
I was a little young for that.
Okay. Because
But
that life will get down in your blood, you know?
Yeah.
That's the word on the street there, Chetford.
There's a good possibility. 85. I may have been like Padre Island, maybe. I'm gonna say that.
Partying?
No.
Splashing around on the beach?
Yeah. I mean, I was only years old.
Okay. Well, then.
I think in 85, I was probably like 7th grade, maybe, something like that.
Okay. Well, this day in 1985, Nolan Ryan, the great, this here's Nolan Ryan. He was the first pitcher in MLB history to throw 4,000 career strikeouts. It's amazing. Don't just meh. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan.
Yes, Nolan Ryan.
You know, the guy that makes all the sausage?
Yeah, Alvin, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan Expressway.
Mm-hmm.
The Round Rock Express named after Nolan Ryan.
Yeah. The guy in his 40s, he beat up a young kid that charged the mound.
That
was pretty awesome.
Who was that? That was
I don't know who it was, but they regret the day they charged Nolan Ryan at the mound.
not Robin Ventura. Was it Robin Ventura?
I don't know.
Somebody help me out on that one.
I don't think anybody did it after that.
Well, the story is, I think it was it Robin Ventura that charged the mound on him? The story is, if it was him, he was running out and he said, like looking back on it, he goes halfway out there. I was like, shit, I'm committed now. I got to keep going. And so then Nolan Ryan just proceeds to pummel him like a child. It was great. It was great. One of the best moments in all of baseball ever. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Robin Ventura. That's right. Okay.
And the time Randy Johnson threw a pitch and hit a bird, that was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, the odds of that happening are so slim. Like,
I mean, I feel bad for the bird, but
he's in a better place now.
Yeah.
Nobody would have remembered him otherwise.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, that was amazing. But yeah, no, today Nolan Ryan, 4,000 Ks. Somebody should brew a 4,000 K beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like an 8.5% since it was an 85.
Okay.
What team was he playing for in 85? That's the question. I believe, was he the Astros in 85? I believe so.
Yes.
How many did he end up having? 5,000? I think he had 5,000.
I don't know. A lot.
Yeah.
He had a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he pitched into his 40s.
That's right. Had one of his final no hitters with the Rangers when he was like 82.
Robin Ventura.
That's what. Yeah, we already said that. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta look up Nolan Ryan. Who was he? Was he playing for the Astros at the time? Here we go. I'm gonna find out. He was with the Rangers in '85. Hold on. Let's find out.
Uh-oh. Somebody said Stros. There's two people saying Astros.
Okay, let's find out. Let's see. 85, he was with the Astros. He was with the Astros until 88. And then in 89 to 93, his retirement, he was with the Rangers. Started with the Mets in 66. Got called up in 66. And then went on to the Angels, then known as the California Angels in 72. And then to the Astros in 80 to 88. And then to the Rangers 89 to 93.
4536. What does that mean?
Huh? The what?
Somebody posted 4536.
No, 57-36. Get your prescription checked. That was his total strikeouts.
Oh.
Career strikeouts.
Oh, I missed that.
Man, that's amazing. So he's a badass. He's like that's a true badass. Yeah, he beat up Ventura in 93. So he was what, 43 or something? 44? He wasn't 85. No, wait. You're saying he wasn't 85 years old when he beat up Ventura? That was 93. No, I think so. I think we were just bouncing ahead. He was with the Rangers when he beat at Ventura, for sure, because it was at the ballpark in Arlington, right?
Yeah.
Right when they got in there, and now they're about to close it down.
Oh, somebody said. Ed just said to check out the video of the poor fellow that decided to charge the mound on Farnsworth with the Cubs.
That's my Uncle Ed
Yeah.
up in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Ed, there's some good beers up in Chicago. Good beers.
Yes.
Um,
There's good beer. You can find good beers probably anywhere in the United States.
but Randy Mosher, is it? Hold on, let me look at his biography. I forget the names of his. Hold on.
There we go.
He's I had the Randy Mosher on the podcast, a little while ago. What was it? The rabbit.
Fanboy.
I am. I don't mind saying that. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Where would he put all of his? Oh, it'd be in the back. I bet it'd be in the back. This book here, Tasting Beer. If you don't have it, grab Tasting.
Hold
Beer.
on.
Tasting Beer.
Let's see the beer.
This is if you're gonna buy any beer book, just for the sheer enjoyment of beer, grab this. This is the 3rd edition. I think there's a new edition out. But yeah, grab this one. This will help you understand like terminology and all that kind of stuff. Where'd he go? Anyway, he's got a couple of breweries up there he works with. So anyway, I'd have to look that up. But yeah, there you go. A lot of good breweries in Chicago. Baseball. How are the Cubs doing? How are the Cubs doing?
I know you're not asking me.
Who's first place in the Central?
I know
Milwaukee?
I know you're not asking me.
That's okay. Central Division in the National League. That's a tight race right there. That's going to be down to the wire. There's like 4 teams. Actually, all the teams there, even the Reds, have come back. Good luck. Good luck in the Central.
I know. Yeah, Reds.
Yeah.
In their tropical storm stadium.
What?
The Reds. It always rains there.
Oh, yes, in Cincinnati. I thought you meant like tropic. You said tropical, and I thought you meant like Tropicana. I'm like, that's the Rays.
No.
Down in Tampa.
Reds.
Whom?
Rainforest.
Yeah. Yeah. Which we were there, opening day. We did our show from Thistle Draft Shop. Name best burger place of July or for KPRC.
It was in their top 10.
It's just top. Might as well be top.
Yeah.
They're being political.
But, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, there's so much good food at Thistle Draft Shop. I don't even think I've ever had the hamburger there.
Really?
Oh, there's so much.
Honestly,
There's all their stuff
No, I've
there
had
is
it.
really
I've had
good. And I don't think I've had the hamburger.
what have you had?
Well, I've had, let me see. They used to have the octopus tostadas. I don't think they have those anymore. Those are really good.
The taco. All their tacos are good.
Yeah. They had
Pretzel knots? Or
Yeah,
what-
the pretzel knots. The
Pork rinds?
the avocado sandwich.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm forgetting.
Oh, you know what's really good? The grilled cheese with the tomato basil soup.
Yeah.
When it gets a little cooler, that's a little piece of all right there. You get like a porter with that or a brown ale.
How could I forget this? They're truffle fries.
Oh, yeah. That's ridiculous. No, okay, let's wrap the show up and go eat. This'll Draft Shop. It's spring, right there, 2920 near Gosling. So if you're south, if you're in town, get on 45, head north, exit 2920. If you're anywhere else, get to 45 and head south. Easy as that, right?
Yeah. If you have to make a little trip there, it's worth the trip.
Absolutely. If you're in the Houston area for anything,
Yeah.
make that part of your journey.
No, what? Another good, sort of close to that area, up here.
Yeah.
Murdoch's.
Oh, did you go?
Is another good place.
What did you have? I texted you and then you never texted back.
I was inviting you over.
You just said you were there.
Yeah.
We were coming in from out of town.
Yeah.
We weren't even home yet.
I had the grilled shrimp po' boy.
How was that?
Oh man, it was good. They have this bacon jelly that just makes that sandwich.
Bacon jelly.
Yeah.
What fruit? Is there any fruit in it or is it just all bacon?
No, I don't think there's fruit in it at all.
Is it sweet?
I mean, there's a little sweetness to it,
Bacon jelly.
but yeah, I mean, it's just like it sounds.
How does that? I don't even know how you'd start.
Yeah, you just put a little bit on the bread, and it's like you're eating bacon with the shrimp, like bacon wrapped shrimp sandwich.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Now Murdoch's
and the fried pickles.
yeah, they're good. And we've also got Brew 30 up here. The Cypress area's got some.
Yeah.
People are sleeping on Cypress.
Sunday we went to Julie and I went to Klaus Brewing. Never been there before.
There you go.
Man, I love that place.
Yes.
All their beers are excellent.
Yeah. This part of town, if you're in the Houston, the northwest area, northwest, from like 45 over to, basically 45 over to 10, we'll claim it all. But 45, 240, in between 249 and 290, north of the Beltway. That whole area, man, we've got good breweries. We got Klaus, we got 11 Below, we got Twisted Acre, we got, I guess, actually, Wicked Boxer's moving. They're moving to a bigger, a nicer, closer location than they currently have.
Kind of small there.
Yes, but they're growing and moving. I think this weekend is their last time serving beer at the OG location. They're going to move down Barker Cypress closer to past 290, so they're going to be closer to kind of midway between 290 and I-10 on Barker Cypress. But am I missing somebody? Who am I missing? Oh, we're not that far. Fortress, yes, but that's 2920 Spring Cypress Spring area. But obviously that's good. Oh, Fire Ant and Tomball, which is kind of sort of in the area. Bearded Fox. Yep, they have great beers too.
No, so
something for everybody.
Klaus, if you're a big fan of any German style beers, that is definitely the place to go, and I can't recommend it enough. If you're a hophead and you only like IPAs, probably not the place for you.
Although they do have an IPA.
They do. But they're but you want to go there if you're like the good German styles, the Doppelbock,
and they're right across the street from Backyard Grill.
Yeah.
So
Munich Lager.
So that you can go see Chad at his events he has every. Is it what day of the week is that? Is that Thursday? He always invites me, but I'm always at work.
I think it's Fridays.
Is it Fridays?
Yeah.
Fridays with
at
Chad.
The back door street. What is it?
Backyard
Grill.
Back door.
The back.
I know where your mind is at, bro. Whoa, you took this in a weird direction. Weird.
You don't want to go to that grill.
Or do you? Maybe you do. Maybe
it's not very good.
I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into. I don't know. Everybody's comfortable or not. I don't know. No, but yeah, we got great breweries up here. So come on out. If you're like one of those in the loop kind of people, venture out. Come on. Hit me up on the weekends. Come have a beer with you, maybe. If I'm not mowing my yard, putting out some pre-emergent herbicide.
Yes, I usually work on the weekends, but for like the next 6 weeks, I'll have Saturdays off.
Hey, good for you.
So feel free to invite me. Nobody invites me anywhere.
This is good. I'm enjoying this.
Somebody wants to invite me to go hang out with them. I'll do it.
It tastes like orange juice. This
is.
This is like the perfect brunch beer.
It's literally like orange juice.
Yeah. B52. Good stuff. All right. Well, that's all the notes I had after Nolan Ryan. I didn't have anything else. Is there? Let me see.
Backyard Grill. Chad has left a link on the comment section.
Oh, there you go.
So
Thursdays. I knew it was Thursdays.
Thursdays 4 to 6. Go check out One Chad Pillbeam.
Yes.
At the back door.
Everything you ever needed to know about.
I did it again. I said back door.
About
Backyard Grill.
Everything you ever needed to know about life. You learned from beer.
You learn from beer.
And Chad, guided you there. So it's always fun, and they have good food there. Good burgers, good beer, good folks, good all that.
They do have a good beer selection. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, all the good stuff. So, yeah, it's I was thinking about this when you think about America, right? We're living in America. It's the best time to be alive. Let's be honest. We've got great beer. We've got all the technology. We have air conditioning.
I think that's it.
We got.
It's the best time to be alive.
We got health technology. Like if you get an infection, you're probably going to survive. People almost never get attacked by bears anymore. Almost never. Like I can walk outside pretty much all day long, and nary a bear will attack me, or a wolf.
No wolves.
But bears are, obviously bears are worse than wolves. But we don't have to worry about bears almost at all. Yeah.
But wolves attack in packs.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
I mean, would you rather run away from one bear or?
You're not going to run away from it. That's the thing. You can't run away from a bear.
Or 8 wolves.
I think bears are faster than wolves in short distances.
I mean, I
let's
guess.
look. What's faster, a
I
wolf
mean, I
or a
guess
bear?
a wolf you could run up a tree, but
Yeah.
bears you can't.
No, a bear will climb up, drag your ass down, and then eat your face.
Yeah.
A wolf is just gonna howl, and you can wait him out. No, I think I'd take my chances with a wolf, even with a wolf pack over,
A bear.
over a bear. Bears are unbearable.
No.
No.
Unbearable.
I'm just saying.
Is your jokes?
We get caught up on. Sometimes we get caught up on things that, when you really break them down, sure, they're important on a certain level, but it's not a bear chasing you. Compare everything in life to a bear chasing you. There are not that many things in life that are a bear chasing you anymore.
No.
Huh?
No. I've never been chased by a bear.
Right. And what would
Not
be more
once.
terrifying? The only thing would be like a bear-shark hybrid that could swim and run
What
on the
about
ground.
man, bear, pig?
No. Bear-shark would be way more... Because there's nowhere you could get away. They can climb trees. They can run after you. They can swim.
Yeah. Well, bears can swim too.
I mean, like it's not like a bear-shark could. No. So...
I feel like you're making up an animal right now.
Maybe. But I'm just saying, we don't get chased by bears almost ever anymore. And I think people forget that.
Well,
Because it's been so long since people have been chased by bears. And we have all the beer that we could ever want. Like delicious, fantastic, all the styles.
Jeremy.
Hey, man.
Hold on.
What?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever watched before.
Here's some wisdom from my uncle,
Yeah.
Ed. Uncle Ed. Everybody, Uncle Ed's going to start dropping some wisdom on us, hopefully on these shows. Every Thursday, Ed, if you're available, drop.
Please do. We need some smarts on this show.
Ed says, just in case there is a bear that will chase you, which we almost never happens, but just in case, keep a slow friend around. Which
Yeah, I don't run very fast.
ensures I'm not all that fast.
You're faster than me.
Am I faster than you in flip-flops, do you think? I'm wearing flip-flops currently.
I bet I tire out before you.
I don't know.
So if it's short distances, I could probably take you on
If I'm wearing flip-flops
on flip flops.
and you're wearing tennis shoes?
Yeah.
What are you? Okay. We'll see. We should try that out. Maybe we do a video. What is a short distance? 50 yards? Half a football field? 40 yards? 40-yard dash?
Oh, I'm talking like 30 feet.
Okay.
I get tired after that.
But anyway, yeah, Ed says, Uncle Ed says, have a slow friend. And really, that's the whole thing on, beer. We'll keep a slow friend around. They might not know why they're there. And you may have some good conversation in the insurance part of that, right? But
Yeah, it's a good life lesson in general. Keep a slow friend around.
when the bears in life chase you, keep a slow friend and bid adieu, and know that you're surviving another day thanks to them. Mm-hmm. Good advice.
Yeah, you keep a slow friend around. Just in general, you tend to look smarter.
Yeah. And Jose says you shit your pants because the bears hate human poo.
Oh,
I'm gonna put that in the same category as peeing on a jellyfish thing. I don't know if it works, but I'm gonna take it as truth.
I mean, if a bear's chasing you anyway, there's a good chance you're already shitting your pants.
True, but you got to use it as a weapon.
Oh, you got to fling your shit?
Fling it. You got to go full monkey on them.
Oh.
You got to go full
But
monkey.
I've never fling shit, but I would imagine it's hard to fling.
I bet it would come to you naturally if you're getting chased by a bear.
No, I think that's the sort of thing that sticks to your hand.
Not if you. It depends on the size of the wad,
I don't think we should talk
and
about
it
this
depends on
anymore.
your diet too. If you're eating stuff that makes it too sticky, you need to change up your diet. Yeah, Jose is. I think Jose is. I think he's spot on there. He says flinging shit is innate. I think it's one of those like harkens back. It's like in your DNA. Like when it comes time to fling some shit, I think it's built in. I think that ancient muscle memory passed down through the generations from the very beginning when people did get chased by bears more often than they do now. I don't want to say nobody gets chased by bears. I don't want to offend anybody that's been chased by a bear because it happens, and I'm not insensitive. But Jose, you're spot on. I think it's in our DNA. It's part of who we are as humans. It's how we got to where we are.
Didn't some recently, like in the past few years, there was some like big wildlife guy that like videotape, likes to go out in the wilderness and videotape himself interacting with bears. And,
Oh, the bear hunter.
and didn't he get like attacked by a bear?
No, he got eaten by a bear. Him and his
Yeah.
girlfriend. That's a documentary.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere
Yeah,
there's
see?
footage on camera of him getting eaten by
So
bears.
people are still getting chased by bears.
No, that guy was
And, I
trying to
mean-
hug them.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, that guy was very dumb.
Yeah.
We can all be truthful and say that guy was dumb. And his girlfriend, his poor girlfriend, he dragged her along, and she went with him. So
Well, I mean,
I'm sure it's just a very sad.
if I were to tell Jules, hey, I'm going to go out in the woods and try to hug a bear, she would probably not come.
Yeah,
She would probably decline my offer.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Anyway, let that one hang out there. Yeah, girlfriends, significant others, or boyfriends if you're girlfriend, or wives, or once you're married, you don't go
Significant
looking-
other.
Yeah, you don't go out looking for bears when you're married. You don't have time for that. But if your significant other is trying to go out and hug a bear, generally just a bad idea. So anyway, that beef. This was good,
I know.
and
Wow.
I didn't even know hurricane season was
Hurricane season is not over.
not until September. End of
No.
September.
So just in general, make sure you have a lot of liquids, beer and water around just in case.
Yeah, stock up. Chad mentioned that the guy that said we didn't talk about beer enough is probably going crazy right now if he's still watching.
Oh yeah.
Do we remember his
Yeah.
name? I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can probably find it.
I think he's from a California brewery called 5J.
There's expectations.
So yeah, if you're looking for a lot of like in-depth beer talk here,
Yeah.
I mean at times
Uh-huh.
you might get it.
Yeah, when we have some of our great guests on,
Yeah.
like Huggy Bear going to be on the next couple weeks.
At times, sure, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
At times, we may go an entire show talking about minivans and your lawn.
One could only hope. I'm not big on the minivan talk. Minivan just is what it is.
Well, I think the minivan kind of went away.
Well, we dealt with that, and now it's no longer. It's just what you do. But no, the lawn thing. Lawn's an ongoing living.
Or back when Game of Thrones was still good.
It's over now. We don't
Yeah.
have to talk about it ever again.
Yeah.
What's a new show? I don't know. I'm not even into any shows yet.
Stranger Things. But we're not going to talk about that.
I haven't watched third season yet.
Oh, good. Neither have I.
So, but we will. Oh, we could talk about Avengers. I'm going to see Spider-Man this weekend, so maybe I'll talk about that next week. Probably not.
Are you going to take beer in?
No.
Really?
No, it's just a movie. I'm not a savage. I can.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. Maybe the one off 249 used to be the
Maybe-
Silverado. I don't know what it's called now.
Maybe you can go to a place that has the beer.
That one did have some beer.
I don't like to consume anything during movies because I'm going to eventually have to get up and go pee.
See,
So I
Yeah.
kind of avoid that.
I don't typically have to, but Avengers was pretty long. It's 3 hours. Mm-hmm. What did you just pour up? Another Ghost? How many of those did you get?
I brought two. You want
Oh.
you want the rest of this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, it's like a
It's light. It's light.
It's like a real light ABV. It'd be like a shame if we didn't. It's a well balanced show. You want to start low, end low, and don't get chased by a bear. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the season 3 of Stranger Things yet. I'm looking forward to it though.
No, I haven't either.
So, but after that, I don't know. I don't have any shows that I'm really watching.
Jeffrey, don't spoil it. Please don't.
Jose said everybody died. So I guess we don't really have to watch it now. Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Everyone's dead. So, okay, let's talk about the future going forward. We're past 4th of July. We're now into the dog days of summer. We're past the all-star break of the baseball season. Did you watch the all-star game? Baseball all-star game?
No.
Neither did I. The ratings were way down. And you know why? It's because it doesn't mean anything and nobody has to. So nobody watches it. Astros are still number 1 in their division. Tied for first, I think, in the AL. Verlander said the balls are juiced. Who knows?
Like that juicy IPA we just drank?
They can't be that juicy. They'd be dripping.
Yeah.
He'd throw that thing and there would be just juice flying out of it. But going forward, summer is going to be hot, y'all. We don't have to worry about bears, but that heat will chase you. And we may get chased by a storm. Luckily, we dodged this one, but
Yeah, if you're out drinking all day, mix in a water.
yeah, there's nothing wrong
Every
with
once in a
water,
while.
even if it doesn't have hops and
I mean, you
grain.
can chug it. If
Yeah.
you're worried about getting to that next beer, chug the water
Yeah.
and then get to the next beer.
I like the Topo Chicos personally. They have that feel of drinking a substantive drink in the bottle.
Now,
You can pop that top.
as a man who is over 40, I need to mix in those waters every once in a while, or I will feel like ass the next morning.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Right. Like you got smacked around by a bear.
yeah.
So water, right? Okay. Gozas are great because they help replace electrolytes. They have the salt in there. That's important. That's one of the reasons I do reach for a Goza when I'm mowing the yard. Back to that. Let's see, but what else? We just basically have baseball for the rest of the summer, and I think we're 40 days away from the kickoff of football season, college football season. 40 days. I don't know that I'm looking forward to it as much as I have in years past, but if that means the weather's going to get cooler, hey, cool. By that time, we'll all be ready for it, right? Kids will be back in school.
We have AC. I mean, we complain about the hot weather all the time, but most of us really aren't out in that hot weather, except to like get from our car to the building we're walking into.
Which both have ACs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I really when I do mow the yard, I wait.
Yeah.
I weigh myself before and after. I'm averaging 7.5 pounds of water loss when I mow. 7.5 pounds, Kennedy. So if you need a quick 7.5 pound drop, mow the yard.
Oh, so back to my water spiel. Jeffrey has a good suggestion. Mix in a hop water.
Okay.
Oh.
What did you ever figure out what the ideal mineral content of your water is? Do you start with OR and then add in? What was the ideal mineral content?
And to me, so I had a hop water that Jeffrey gave us.
Mm-hmm.
And after I think I had it for about 2 weeks when I had it, before I had it. And
I didn't last that long. I drank it that day.
yeah, so the hop was basically gone by then.
Okay. Well, I know that like the hard seltzers, those are making a big push. People are starting to get all giddy about hard seltzers, right? Have you had one of those? Just basically fermented water with a little fruit juice or something. Hello.
What?
Hard.
I was reading the comment.
I know. Hard seltzer.
Yeah.
Have you had any of those?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not really a fan.
Yeah, me neither. So, but don't drink those trying to get hydrated.
No.
It won't work.
No.
Drink real water.
I like flavors.
Yeah. But, I mean, just saying, if you're trying to stay hydrated, not just this, hard seltzer. You don't need the alcohol. You need just the water. Boom. Anyway, life lessons. So I feel like we've learned a lot today. I feel like we've gone over some really important things for life.
I want to especially thank Chad Pilbeam for the stovepipe, tall boy, and what was the other one? Pounder.
Pounder, oil can. Yeah, we've learned a lot from Chad.
Pounder being a 16-ounce can.
Yep.
Stovepipe being the 19.2
Yeah.
point something.
Wait, John from Fortress?
Yeah.
He just mentioned, or he said something about juicy balls. Let's see.
What?
Okay. No, John.
John, come on, man. This isn't that kind of show. You can't come on here and talk about juicy balls. It's
No,
just inappropriate, and it's completely disgusting.
Is it?
It's everything we are against here. That it's very immature.
Anyway, so yeah, juicy balls. But some people like juicy balls. They like the higher scores.
I believe you mean juiced.
No, I said what I meant.
I said there's a huge difference between juiced balls and juicy balls.
Yeah.
Juicy balls are what happens if you're outside for more than 15 minutes
Yeah.
and you're a male.
No, they're juicy. All right. So, yeah, hop water. Hop water, not a bad one. I like the Topo Chicos. But I wish they made hoppy Topo Chico. But I didn't see Jeffrey's, I didn't see any comment on mineral content. But anyway, well, I digress.
Yeah, well, you started talking about juicy balls and we lost half our audience.
Might have gained some, though. Anyway, okay. So we'll wrap there. because Jeffrey says we need to talk about beer more, and I'm out of all the beer talk.
Really? We're wrapping this up right when Caleb joins.
Oh, did he just jump on?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Caleb. We just talked about you.
Hey,
earlier.
Caleb, how are things at Backfish?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How are things? I mean, I know how things are because I just talked to you, but if you want to express to the people watching, how are things at Backfish?
Were you trying to sign language there?
No, it's just this is like all inclusive, all the people. This means all the people. All right. Well, so here's a pro tip for if Caleb just jumped on and we're about to wrap the show. You can always shuttle back and watch every juicy moment of content from Liquid Lunch, or you can subscribe on YouTube, right, and watch it all in beautiful high definition. Can we post in 4K at some point? We have to get 4K cameras though, right?
Well, we don't record in 4K.
Okay, someday maybe.
So no.
If we ever,
no, I don't even record in 1080.
Oh, well, you don't have to tell everybody that.
Yeah.
But
if somebody were to donate 4K cameras to us, we will post the show in 4K.
You know what? You don't even have to donate. And no, we don't need Kennedy in 4K. We'll probably put like a
honestly,
black
you
and
don't
white
want to see this.
in 4K.
I'm pointing to myself.
Yeah.
In 4K.
Well, it's fine.
It's one of these things that you won't unsee.
Right. I feel like more of my gray beard hairs will pop out. Although they're popping out pretty good now.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to help us get to 4K, you can shop on our Amazon link. You go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon. They'll take you right to Amazon. All those things you buy currently, all the same price. With Prime Day coming up. What is today? The 11th, 15th, and 16th is Prime Day, Kennedy. I don't know if you knew that.
Wait, how'd that happen?
What's that?
I just took my camera.
Oh, well, you know about Prime Day, Amazon Prime Day? It's one of the biggest shopping days of the year. And it's coming up 15th and 16th officially, but they got all kinds of great deals going on now. And if you go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon and go buy all those great deals, we get a little kickback and we can get us into 4K a little quicker. So we thanks for all that support.
You're absolutely right, Jeffrey.
What's that?
He said buy a PC, more storage.
Oh.
Yes, I have storage coming out the wazoo.
Yeah, but that's not just a PC thing. You get that with Apple too.
Yeah.
This is not 2007.
Sure you can.
There's not that big of a. It all talks now. It's all fine. But also, if you want to sponsor the show, we're telling you this now, Kennedy. Hit us up. Quarter-hour sponsorships available for this show. Dozens upon hundreds of people watch this show live, right? Thousands of eyeballs get on it from week to week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've got the numbers to prove it.
Crazy, intense beer fans from all across Texas. Take me full.
Oh.
Crazy, intense beer fans from all across Texas watch this show and hang on our every word. And you could have your name associated with all of this. Quarter-hour sponsorships available now for Liquid Lunch. Just send us a message or email us. Do we have our email on the Facebook thing? Maybe we do.
No. Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah, liquidlunchtx@gmail.com. Liquid Lunch
no, that's not. That's not.
Liquid Lunch
email.
Texas.
That's not our email address.
Liquid Lunch Texas. Liquid Lunch TX is our Instagram and our Twitter handle at Liquid Lunch TX. LiquidLunchTexas@gmail.com if you want to get more information on a quarter-hour sponsorship. And you could have one of those amazing L-bar. What we call it now? Do we call it an L-bar?
We can.
Let's call it an L-bar. One of those amazing sponsorships, just like the one and only Grain Cellar, which helped bring today's show and hit some music too and talk over it since it's so long.
Oh.
But you could look just like the Grain Cellar right there. When we talk about the one-stop fermenting shop, they're over in 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas. Graincellar.com, 77338. Where Preston is there ready with open arms to give you free hugs, waist up, waist down when you say Liquid Lunch sent me.
And feel free to give Preston a hug and be and try to make him super uncomfortable.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
You can get way up in there if you want to.
Yeah, and we don't need... Caleb, thank you. It is a nice hat. It fits nicely. Makes my head look not so small. Backfish in Pearland. It doesn't even have to be a beer-related. Well, anybody can sponsor the show. We'll take anybody.
Because, if you're a bear handler.
Yes. If you
And
sell bear mace,
Yeah, and if you think bears have gotten a bad rap,
or
and you
if
want to
maybe
sponsor our show,
or if you hate bears, and you know that they've gotten too much of a good rap, that they all need to be put down because they're vicious, horrible creatures that will chase you, and they're the one thing standing in between us and utopia. Either way, we're here to hear you out. But quarter-hour sponsorships available now, and whatever your product is, we'll hawk it and put you in front of a massive, obsessive Texas craft beer audience.
yeah,
Breweries out there.
a very thirsty audience.
Yes, if you've got new releases, if you've got events coming up, let us know. We'll get you in on the Drunk Dollar Skype you in. We're here for you. Kennedy will model any of your outerwear or whatever you got.
Or underwear.
Yeah, whatever you need. And that's all I really got. Oh, thanks to all the beers on the table today. B52, Brash. That was so good. Real Ale.
Real Ale.
Who else did we? Was that it?
That's it.
Okay. Delicious beers today. And thank you to all of you for listening and watching today's show. Liquid Lunch, Texas's live midday craft beer show every Thursday at noon. So tell friends and tell loved ones and anybody else you come across that Thursday right here is the place to be. And we'll see you back next week. You have any big weekend plans that you can talk about in the next minute or two? Minute?
Sunday, Julie and I are brewing my Mexican lager.
Oh, it's a couple thing, y'all. See, you can find true love at the homebrew store.
Yes.
Get into homebrewing. So homebrewing this weekend, that's fantastic. What do we got this weekend? Oh, we got a little birthday party to go to. Of course, I'll have some beer in hand for that one. Actually invited over one of my daughter's dads to come have some beers. Like, hey, man, they're going to be hanging out anyway. Let's kind of have some beers in the driveway if it's not raining too much. We're going to do that. Got any suggestions?
What?
For beers in the driveway.
Driveway beers?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't tried it yet. But I want to try the Back Pew Ultra Light.
Hyper
Light?
Yeah. Oh, and there's Fireman's Light, too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll experiment on this weekend. All right, there you go.
Hyper Light, yeah. When it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside and the sun's like unbearable.
Yeah.
Unbearable? Hyper Light.
Hyper Light. All right, from Back to you. All right, well, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here next week for Kennedy. I'm Josh. Thanks for watching Liquid Lunch. Jose, keep it real, yo. We'll see you. We'll see you right here next week. We won't see you, but we'll hear you. I wonder where the music was at. How far were we down there? I need to get some new music on here. All right. Bye, Jose.